Well, I woke up this morning pretty tired today, too little sleep the last couple of days. But I got very lucky, was able to snag a shuttle ticket here in Zion Park, which meant I could get down here to Temple of Sinawa, which is the head of the river walk, on down to the very, very well-known Narrows Trail, which is quite a lengthy hike that is the whole way through the Virgin River in the water. So adrenaline is starting to kick in. I'm pretty excited about this. We'll see how it goes. Well, we're getting to the trailhead. Give you an idea, this canyon gets extremely narrow as we get a few miles in here. So just beautiful with all the vegetation and wildflowers growing off of this thing. It's just pretty amazing. Still making my way to the start of this thing, but it is beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, here we go. It's going to be a little crowded. Well, I just came through the deep end. A deep end. Got up over my waist. Back there around that corner. Water wasn't too bad. A little brisk, but felt great because it's a little bit warm out here today. Otherwise, I'm just following the parade. What a great place. Falls like this coming off the rocks and the boulders everywhere with the spring waters coming down. Well, here we go. Getting further into it now. Looking forward to making my way up to Wall Street here soon. It's a great day. Man, it's beautiful. That's where I've come from. That's where I'm heading. What makes the going a little tough is it's all rocks and boulders in this riverbed, and very often you can't see where you're stepping. Very often they're slippery. Like a fool earlier, I was walking on dry rock. Stick got caught in a rock and threw me a little bit and fell on my butt. And felt like a fool. Seems like I'm better in the water than I am on the dry rock end of it, but I blame it on my stick. Thought I was okay, was checking out legs and everything else were bruising, and next thing I reached down at my elbow, and darn if I didn't have a nice little gusher coming out of my elbow. But I set it a boulder and put some compression on it, and another dumb lesson learned. I brought all this first aid stuff with me and to take on hikes, and darn if I didn't leave it at home. So anyway, cut up one of my little footsies booty socks I had in the bag and took one of Buddy's poop bags and made a nice little tight knot around it and put on the little booty sock, and I'm good to go and moving on. So we'll see. Well, the good thing about continuing on is most of the crowds have gone now. They don't make it this far, so really pleasant. Well, I checked things out more and more and just realized I bruised the heck out of my right eye and above it, so I'm sure I'll look pretty tomorrow after falling down, so like a knothead. Been about like doing rocks on the James River as a kid, and I used to run all over the place down there. My mother would have had my hide if she'd known I was down there. Well, at some point here I'm going to have to turn around. Been hiking for 2.5 hours, and there's only one way out of here. You got to go back the way you came, so got a long trek back. I doubt I'll stop and take too many more pics the rest of the way. It's been a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, though. Another great experience. Well, I lied. I came about 300 yards further. This is why they call it the Narrows. Really something through here. I go a little bit further because I think it gets down to about 20 feet in width down here further. Well, I think that's about the end of the road for me. 2.5 hours, and I got another 2.5 hours to get back, and running out of people, and I don't want to be out here without anybody else out here, so I've done all right. Another rarity also to be able to be here, and this few people. Obviously most of the people bailed way back there where the parades were at, but glad I was able to take it this far. Great day. Well, that's all, folks. Made it back to the Narrows trailhead. A little bit easier coming back with the current with you, but the creek was rising a little bit, and always gets dangerous because there's no way out of here. The walls are straight up. Still got about a 3/4 mile walk with the river walk to get back to the shuttle, and then about a 9-mile ride back to the parking lot. So it's been quite a day. I don't think I've ever been called sir so many times in a day, and then I realized from about halfway in there wasn't anybody younger or within 40 years of me in age. So little engine that could, I did it.